Welcome to another episode of Shoestring Shipyard Sailing, folks. I hope you enjoy this video, and please feel free to add your comments below. Okay, recently you've probably noticed a lot of videos posted that are actually older videos that were reposted. They still have the same season number and episode number, but they're out of sync. And it looks like they were just posted new, but they're really not. And that's because I had a bunch of idiots making bogus copyright claims because of the way YouTube is set up. And you know, I had permission, I had the licenses, but it's too much of a hassle to fight the YouTube bots. They give you can contest it, but you got to go through a bunch of bots, and it just takes up too much time, and I don't get paid for that, and I just didn't want to bother. So I took those videos down. I deleted them from YouTube. I re-edited the videos, and I just deleted all that affected music that had the bogus claims, and then just reposted it, but with the original season number and episode number. So what you're going to see now, this is a new video. I bought these temporary shelters. I bought two of them. One is on my Downeast Creations YouTube channel, and that one failed miserably. We had a big nor'easter only a couple of days after it was put up. And it had the manufacturer's, anchors in the ground holding it down and everything, but the nor'easter just tore it up. And it's really cheap. It's a Chinese-made temporary shelter, and very thin wall tubes and everything. Oh, just destroyed them. And I did a few videos on the Downeast Creations YouTube channel. I'll put a link below in the video description if you want to see that. But anyway, the reason why I brought that up is because right now, I bought these at the same time. It's a temporary shelter, a larger one, 13 feet wide by 20 feet wide, that I'm putting over my boat, the 18-foot pocket cruiser that I'm building. Let me show you. So I built the framework upside down, and then I rotated it over on top of the boat. Now it's close to how the instructions read. You build the framework and you leave one set of vertical poles off so that it's at an angle like this. Then they tell you to put the ends on and then the cover, and then lift it and put the vertical poles in place. Just like I did a smaller one for my the portable shelter for the John Deere tractor. And Same company, same way it goes together. Now, I didn't show this being rotated because I had my wife and daughter give me a hand. I couldn't do this by myself, and neither one of them liked to appear on camera. So that's why you didn't see that part of it. But it was just picking it up, rotating it over, resting on the boat. I'm not going to put the cover on it now and put the poles on and get that finished today because it's calling for some heavy rain tonight. So I put the covering inside the shop, and there'll be some heavy winds, and it's going to be picking up pretty soon as the storm front moves in. So I decided I'd save that for a later date. My wife and daughter have another engagement that they have to go to, and so they won't be around, and I'm back to working on it by myself again. And when the wind starts picking up, I don't need everything flopping around on me. So we'll just take this up a little bit later. And this is same company, same chintzy tubes. I didn't realize it until I started putting them up, but the tubes are very thin-walled metal, and they can bend and break easily. So even with the bracing, the way they engineered it, it's not enough. And those chintzy stakes that they give you to tie it down, they just yank right out. They're not worth a damn. So I'm taking there's some pressure treated 2x4s there. I'm going to put them under the feet there, the bottom of the poles, and I will screw the feet directly into the 2x4s, and then I'll be drilling holes every couple of feet or so in the 2x4s so I can drive some homemade rebar stakes deep into the ground, and that'll tie it down a lot better. And well, I'll show you the rebar stakes. The rebar stakes are right here, and these here are what I used on the original shelter. They're about 4 feet long, 1/2-inch rebar. Now I don't really need them that deep. I can get away with maybe, I don't know, 2.5 or 3 feet. So I might make up some new ones, but that's the kind of thing that I'm going to use. Really need to do that because this shelter I'm putting up is really chintzy. I very much regret the purchase now. I wish I could have found something a lot heavier, something more substantial, but it is what it is. I have it, so I'm going to deal with it, and we're just going to go with it. So right now, this is where I'm at. Just got to go from here. So, you know, please like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff, you know, what you have to do on YouTube channels to keep them going. I appreciate the support, and if you can do that and do that alone, I'd be very happy. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and ring the little bell, and share the video. I appreciate it. It really does help the channel as I try to promote it and build it, one video at a time. Thanks again.